do the same thing I do, I might just pull out the bangs.
This will fix it.
It is freaking cold in here. Yeah. This is the one in front of the heater. I like how you stopped the rotation too.
I did. I had to really like bang it to do that, but it whatever.
Now it doesn't come near me.
Oh, it was.
Come sit in this chair. You'd be out of the way, and then we can have it oscillate between the two of us, so we can both be warm. I know it's your heater and all that.
I need to learn my manners.
Oh. A remote. How you guys like my sign? I'm super stoked about it. Hopefully the internet's good in this spot. It's hit or miss sometimes. Hi from South Wales, UK. Thank you, TF. Behind my nice new neon sign. New Dog 45 from Newfoundland. What happened to my finger? It's just I got hair elastic on it. Thank you. You like how my neon sign matches my Bad Broads logo? Super excited about that. Hi from Halifax. From Ohio. What are you guys up to today? From Australia. I love the neon sign too. This company sent me this for free. I made it look like this was like my original logo, like way before I got this neon sign, and it matches perfectly. I'm so stoked on that. Southern California here. Ooh, I bet it's warm there. Right now we're curled up beside a little heater because my shop doesn't have heat. Niagara Falls, what's up? Just chilling for our coffee break. Been trying to get on the live every time we have downtime so we can chat with the fans more. Amsterdam. $105. I have no clue. Morning from 100 Mile House. You guys got snow yet? Bet it's getting close. My grandma lives in 100 Mile. Hurricanes coming. We don't get hurricanes here. I'm in the part of Canada where there's basically no natural disasters other than forest fires. Do I go to church? No. Carving pumpkins this year with the logo. That would be sick. It is getting to that scene, or is today October 1st or is it the 2nd? 2nd. It is getting to be Halloween time. What time is it here? It's 10:32. Do I believe in God? I didn't grow up religious. I'm sure that there's something out there. Guess we'll see when I get there. I have an aunt living in Texas, and I know that they had like tornadoes go through their farm. So pretty thankful to live in the part of British Columbia that I live in. I think somebody's trying to convert me on here. Thank you. Do I still have my pink truck? I do. It's got quite a few dents in it now though, so it's hidden in my yard in shame, but it will be getting pulled back into the shop this winter, and I will be stripping it down and fixing all the dents that it has now and giving it a repaint. Yeah, we're about an hour out of Kamloops, like just an hour past. Can I get a large? There's actually a steep tea double. Watching from India. I love BC, just hate how rough it is on cars and trucks. Yeah, the roads out here, they're rough. However, they are rebuilding like the whole highway through. So it'll be nice for like 5 years until it's all potholy. It's not sweet tea, it's steep tea. So it's like orange pico tea. They just call it steep tea because just like the coffee, they like remake it every 20 minutes and they just have like a big pot of orange pico tea. I know you like puppies, maybe you can promote some brands from your local pet shop. Yeah, maybe. Lots of pet companies don't really like to work with pit bulls though, and I only have pit bulls. Also, I don't put out like a lot of content about my dog. Thank you. Thanks, Samuel, new subscriber. Hello from England. You love pit bulls? I love my pit bulls too. They're pretty great. Rocks for brains though. What project am I working on currently? Right now in the shop we have a 1980 square body, and then I just started working on another client vehicle, not at my shop. I have to like travel back and forth between my shop and there, and it's a 1956 Dodge panel wagon on a new F350 chopped frame with a Hellcat motor in it. So it's gonna be a pretty cool project. Started doing the body work on it yesterday. Do a kickflip? I couldn't even if I tried. Get a face full of cement. Not a mechanic, a auto body technician. You see you're working hard over there.
Me and YouTube.
I get another dog named Bubbles. After my dog passes, I'm probably not gonna get another dog for a long time. Thank you, RA. What are your opinion on Rust-Oleum paint job for budget paint? I haven't used very much Rust-Oleum. I've used like the cheap rattle cans for painting small parts. Seems to be fine, but I've never actually like sprayed their Rust-Oleum paint. It's not a product that we generally use. Thank you, Mr. Mouth. Everyone, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The more you guys subscribe to my channel, the more content I can put out for you guys, and the faster it gets edited. So keep that in mind if you guys are wondering why the videos are coming out so slow. It's because the editing costs are high. Am I going to build something for a SEMA show? Mine is a 1941 Ford Coupe chopped with the Ozzy Osbourne theme. That would be cool. I don't think... we have talked about maybe doing a SEMA build maybe next year if we had the sponsors lined up for it, but building something for SEMA has to be quite extravagant, so it's quite expensive, so kind of have to like pre-plan all the sponsorships to build something crazy like that. However, they do have that Young Builders contest, and I've been following a lot of other creators that have been doing the Young Builders contest, so we might try to do that next year, but we'll see. You're deleting a lot of things over there.
Just one person that keeps going.
Keep on from New Brunswick. Where am I from? I'm from British Columbia, Canada. Thank you again to R.A. What is it? Glaza? Galaza? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hi from Toronto. Yeah, I'm born and raised in Canada. I know that there's a lot of videos out there that have been like, what happened to Cassidy Mceown or whatever, and they all say that I'm from Cherryville, North Carolina. I've been to the US one time, and that was for SEMA last year. Other than that, I've only been born and raised in Canada. Thank you, Donald. Hi from Terrace Phillip.
Well, say hi to Terrence and Philip.
Oh, say hi to Terrence. Hi, Terrence and Phillip. Thank you guys very much. Where's Mike the crazy guy? I think he's up in a shop. Although I didn't see his truck parked out there, but the Chevelle. Ooh, that's what I also forgot about. We gotta repaint that Chevelle before SEMA. Probably have to do that next week. How old am I? I'm 24. Your dad painted cars and taught you a lot? That's awesome. Painting, my parents never did like paint or auto body, but they were both like very mechanically inclined. My mom worked in a mechanic shop for years, and she worked in her dad's shop, and he owned a mechanic shop in Mission, but you turned 43 today. Happy birthday, Matthew. Terrence and Phillip are my favorite Canadians. Is it a joke?
Yeah.
What's it from?
South Park. I didn't
Oh my
even
gosh.
Right over my head.
I didn't never really watch
That's a
South
good
Park.
one. That's a good one. Can't believe that went over my head.
Well, happy birthday to Matthew. Have I ever stored a Mini or Mini Cooper? No, but I believe Avery did. Do I customize cars? I've mostly done like basic restorations, like doing all the stuff at Rust Bros. We have done a little bit of custom work, and I did work at a custom truck shop for a year, but that was mostly working on new stuff, so it's like basically just plug and play kind of deal. But I would like to get into building more like full custom vehicles. That's like where I want to end up, but still working up to that point. Thank you. It's kind of a little bit of a rat's nest today. Visited Canada last month for a business meeting. Nice. Do I still live in an RV? No. So my last shop, I've moved shops closer to home. So the first shop that I started doing my YouTube channel in, I was renting out 2 bays and living in an RV, and after, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, I was able to move into a shop that's actually right beside the Rust Bros shop, so it's super nice and closer to home, so now I can actually go back to my house every night instead of staying in a fifth wheel, which is nice because if any of you guys have ever taken a shot at living in a fifth wheel, it sucks. I should be an instructor. I actually am technically enrolled in like the Okanagan College for a substitute. What do I do for a living? I do classic car restoration. Does Mike and Avery ever come to your shop? Mike's down here all the time. Avery has been to my shop a handful of times, but most of the time, if me and Avery are like doing anything, it's at his shop working on one of his projects. Will Rust Bros ever come back on TV? So there's 5 seasons currently out of Rust Bros. I don't know if we're gonna be doing another season. There is talks of like maybe not Rust Bros, but something similar with the similar characters, but I have no idea, and that's kind of above, that's the production company decides all that. But I don't believe so, but Mike also has a YouTube channel, so if you guys aren't following Mike's YouTube channel, make sure you're following it, and Avery also has his own YouTube channel, so if you guys want to see Rust Bros content, you guys can find it on the YouTube. No snow in 100 Mile yet, not even on the mountains. Nice. Used to restore Mopars, had to give it up. Building, like restoring Dodges is a whole different ball game, especially depending on your clients, because like Dodge people, especially ones that want like the Dodge restored back to factory, that stuff is so like crazy because like every spot weld has to be correct placing. They have to have like paint overspray in certain spots because they like came out of factory with overspray in these areas, and like building Dodges is especially when you're historically accurate, whatever, restoring them can be a pain in the butt. Oh, you're right. In Blair's channel. Also, Blair has his own YouTube channel. It's Blair Smith 82 or something like that. Anyways, Blair's putting out videos almost every day from his shop in Hythe. He also has the entire road trip that they just did across Canada on his channel as well. But yeah, Blair's YouTube channel is actually doing really good, so make sure that you head over and like and comment and subscribe, because he's putting out a lot of informational videos while he's working on the vehicles that he has in his shop, and he has some really cool projects, so don't forget to check out Blair's YouTube. Production company is missing out. You need your own show. Well, currently I'm still partnered with the production company doing this YouTube and everything, so they still have their hands on my channels and stuff like that, so I don't think they're really missing out. Also, I feel like the YouTube's a lot better than filming for TV. Filming for TV, there's lots of like politics involved, and it can be quite difficult, so I'm pretty content doing the YouTube. Stock stocks customize everything. I agree. Everybody's always like, what's your dream vehicle? And it's like, I don't really have a dream vehicle, but I do have a dream budget to build a vehicle. So my dream would be to like have never-ending finances so I can just build crazy things. Thank you. From New Brunswick. All right, guys, I am going to hop off this live because I got to get back to work. But thanks for hanging out for the coffee break, and we will be back on live soon.